Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Landhammer stream. Let's talk some networking, folks. The future's so bright. You know, that's one reason I wear the shades, because our networking future with our nice CCIE plaque on the wall, it's coming. Our future's so bright. This background, this wallpaper tonight is bright. This is the Falcon 9 rocket. It's going to be taking off tomorrow from here in Central Florida, folks. Looking forward to that. Watching it live. I think it's 4:12 p.m. Eastern, to be exact. Because yeah, we're gonna check it out. So that's my wallpaper of the day. Inspiration, technological engineering inspiration. Yeah, that's what it's all about, folks. All right, what's our agenda for tonight? It's going to be brief. I'll tell you that now. We've been studying some QoS, and we've been getting some help. 32 days, that's right. 32 days, we're almost at 30. On Friday, we will be at 1 month. Wow, just saying that makes me think. 1 month before the big day. We got this. We got this. Everybody, anybody else taking the exam? 30 days, plenty of time. Know you've been studying hard. You got this. All right. Anyway, shaping and policing. So I need to get a grasp on, in particular, shaping and policing, random early detection. Some people say random early discard. That is my focus right now, and I really don't want to try to learn anything else right now. I just want to focus on that until I feel really confident. Something that has helped me a lot, I mentioned this yesterday, is in particular Cisco live on-demand sessions, the past sessions. And let's just walk through a couple of these, because I went through maybe 4 of these. And it's linked here. Someone on YouTube, I think, or in Discord was like, hey, what was that link? I want that link. So here it is, folks. This is so far the best one in my particular case. Mileage may vary. So I'm going to just walk you through it here. I'm going to log in with my account. Already logged in, I think. Yeah, you have to log in with your Cisco account to see these. But this one I really liked. It was based on... No, you don't, apparently. Maybe because it's 2016, I'm not sure. Anyway, Tom Seghetti, Campus QoS Design Simplified. And this is Breakout CRS 2501. Really good stuff. And you have to look at both. I would grab, of course, the presentation and the video. Again, these are Cisco Live sessions, so you should expect them. My gain is way up, isn't it? I'm going to turn that down. In OBS, when your voice is way, this gets red. Goes way, and yeah, like that, and that's not good. Sorry again. Anyway, gotta adjust the gain. I was using the mic for something else earlier. Anyway, this is really good. I watched like Cisco Live sessions in general are an hour and a half. Even that includes like questions at the end and things. So, granted, it's going through it pretty quickly. It seems to me that it is typically an expert level. Like these numbers here, I think that kind of indicates the level of depth that it goes to technically. Like you have some that are in the 3000s. This is a slide presentation from another one that was 3346. End-to-end QoS implementation and operation with Cisco Nexus. Lucas Kratiger 3346. So this was good too. I listened to a lot of this one. And you can, again, just search by these numbers, because I don't have them all listed here. But if you go into 2501, this is, I think, a good mid-tier. And it has some really good explainers. And it's just helping me, really. And I think I downloaded Oh, this was good. Yeah, this was included strategic QoS design. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So I highly recommend this. This is helping me. It might help you. And again, if it's pretty much a major topic in routing and switching, they probably have covered in Cisco Live and have recorded it, and you can get the video and the presentations. So there was one particular set of slides in here. This is all really good stuff, guys. Yeah. So I kind of went off this. This is one of the first ones I opened. And then I found that there were 4 related sessions. Campus QoS Design Simplified. That's one I just talked about, 2501. That's one that's linked. Then you have Mastering Data Center QoS. Now this is in the 25. This is in the 2000s. And it's somewhat, I think, generic or broad, I should say. And it covers a lot of different architectures. Then you get into the Nexus and the, like the Nexus 7000, and then the Nexus 6000 and 2000 switch architecture. So you get a little more specific here. I just glanced at these. I did not go in depth. I did look more in depth into this one because, I've had that discussion too with others, and it's in this presentation, 2501. People talk about, okay, QoS, isn't QoS for the edge? No, QoS is also in the data center, very important in the data center. And yes, if you think of it just in terms of bandwidth, typically, let's say on your WAN, you've got, 100 megabits per second pipe, or 500 megabits per second pipe, or a gig pipe, whatever the case may be. And then you have inside your data center, 10 gig, 40 gig connections. Of course, you have a lot more of them. And when we talk about QoS, and it explains this in this presentation, it's not just about congestion at the edge. You also have packet loss, in particular with highly sensitive applications, video, etc. And you have bulk actions that take place. You've got backups, you got replication, you've got all sorts of things where in the data center, one of the biggest problems is microbursts, of course. Microbursts, and without proper QoS, you're going to have global synchronization. And if any of you, I know if you're studying for the CCI written, you know about synchronization, global synchronization with TCP. And man, I wish I could find that slide. That is a really good slide that talks about that, illustrates it. See, some of these slides are already sticking in my mind, which is good. That means I'm actually learning something. Yeah. No, that's Hadoop. Yeah, this gets pretty specific. This kind of thing really stood out in my mind, and that is the ingress queuing. Something that's really important in the data center is you have a switch fabric, for example. Let's say you have, FEX switches, and you have, hundreds of or thousands of virtual machines behind your data center fabric. And then you have ingress into the fabric and then egress into, let's say you've got the core, or you've got edge. But this is really important, and this is where I have seen, even on powerful Nexus platforms, I've seen packet loss, significant packet loss due to a misconfiguration or lack of a configuration of QoS. So really good stuff, and I've learned a lot from it. So I'm on the QoS thing right now, and I just encourage you, if there's anything you're struggling with on any particular topics in the blueprints that you're working on, hit up some Cisco Live on-demand sessions. Let's just do a search, for example. Let's say that you are, let's go to the Cisco Live on-demand library. View all sessions. You can do this. Like this is sort of the upcoming Cisco Live. Well, no, this is on demand still. We're still in the on demand menu. So just pick your poison. You know, IPv6. Did it filter that? I think it. Hold on. There we go. It went from 6,000 to 104 results. Now, some of these I actually looked at when I was thinking about Cisco Live 2018 and attending some of these. But here you have a lot of, in some of these are repeats, like 2015, 2016, you know, these are, obviously they're going to record a lot of these sessions and make them available. One of the big advantages thinking about going to Cisco Live this year, there's simply no way you can attend all the sessions that you want to attend. But you know what? That's okay, because you'll be able to watch them on demand later. You won't be able to ask questions, but still, the bulk of the content will be here. So let's say you're working on a WSA project. Here you go. You're having proxy issues with Chrome, and you really feel like you need a better understanding, core understanding of WSA deployment. This is 3771. Now notice this is in the 3000s, so this is more advanced. 2015 San Diego deployment advanced. These are your categories: session, presentation, and video. And some of these, all you really need to do, okay, you may think, all right, do I really want to watch an hour and a half video on this subject? Okay, to download these, then you've definitely got to log in. So that's where the wall is. But here it is, you know, let me see if this is going to be worth an hour and a half of my time. All right, get past the obligatory Cisco marketing materials in the front. And here you go, WSA and dual stack, explicit proxy, the IPv4 and v6, explicit mode. You're like, okay, yeah, this is actually what I need. So really good stuff, guys. Really encourage you to use that if you have not taken advantage of that. And again, I already had sort of a curriculum and a path I was following, but sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you just hit a wall, and you're like, all right, I gotta do something drastic. I gotta scramble. I gotta find what I can, whatever materials I can. I've got to ping some people in Discord. I've got to say, hey, somebody help me. What's the best, you know, what helped you to understand WAS or whatever the case may be? Point me in the right direction, you know? So that's where I've been at, and this is one of the things that has come up and has been very helpful. So I just want to share that with you folks. That is about all I have for tonight, really. There is another meat chunk. This is from a very wise person, okay? OX2142. His blog is great. I have been at the vendor as well. I say a vendor. I've been at a service provider, and I understand a lot of this. You know, this is really good stuff, and there's some good reminders here and a couple of tips I picked up that I had not actually thought of when you're having to work with a vendor. Good stuff. Highly recommend it. And there's some other links, guys, that I didn't really have time today to put them on the agenda, but I will do that in the future. So thanks for hanging out, folks. Let's see. Is there anyone in Discord here? Yeah, so anyway, thanks for stopping by here, Land Timber Stream, guys. Keep on trucking. A couple things I want to update too. Something else that I did try to do during the day today, a couple times, quick breaks on a call, things like that. I would just check my drill sheet, and I've been working on these weak areas. So just think about that. If there's anything that you're trying to memorize for an upcoming exam, or that you want to review just over and over, have that on your desktop, have it on your phone, and whenever, you know how you get those, sometimes just a few minutes, and maybe you pop up on your phone and you check Twitter, you check Apple News, you check, you know, Snapchat, whatever. Have a document on there that you can just from time to time. Now, everybody needs their breaks, right? I tend to, during lunch lately, because of how work has been going, I've been definitely taking lunch off, like not even studying during lunch, just chilling. And I've had to do that because I know myself and I know my own stress levels, what I can handle, and when I need to rest and get away, right? As a matter of fact, I was talking to someone else today. They just passed the CCNA, and they expressed that, they're kind of feeling a little stressed. And it turns out that they had started right away studying for the CCNP. Now, I understand the enthusiasm, momentum, all that is very, very important. We have to, as we're on this journey of certification level that we're trying to attain, we're on this journey of managing our time, we're managing our relationships, we're managing our, all these other things, managing our work obligations, kids, we're managing, everything that we have to manage. But we can't forget about ourselves, and taking care of ourselves and managing our own stress levels, health, working out is important, eating right, just like any other achievement that you want to attain that's long term. You got to take care of those things. So, my suggestion to this person was, you know what, guy, you just passed the CCNA, like yesterday, day before, whatever, this week. I was like, you know what? Take a little time off because, they're saying feeling a little stressed. I was like, you know what? I understand. Here's my recommendation. Go reward yourself, man. Go get go play a video game for a week or a couple weeks or whatever. Go, that's a big achievement. That's, give yourself a little respite from the grind. And some people may disagree with this. If you talk to, or if you listen to any Gary Vaynerchuk, who I love his stuff. I love his content. It's very inspiring, motivating. But you know yourself. I know myself. And after a grind like that, I have to take a little break. I have to reward myself. I have to take a little time off. And then you come back rejuvenated, recharged, and refocused. But anyway, going back to the phone or, your laptop, whatever the case may be, keep a document on there. When you got a minute, keep a PDF or a Cisco design guide. Always have a little, mental snack, as I call it, available and handy. So those few minutes can be very valuable. Like I had today, I had the drill sheet and I had this. Like I just started reading through it. It's 2 pages. So, with 32 days to go, we gotta do what we can to get prepared. That's all I got, folks. Hope this channel is motivational to you and helps you keep on keeping on, as we say in the South. If that's the case and you enjoy, hanging out here, that's great. I always appreciate the support and people coming into the channel and hanging out and giving me tips and just, chewing the proverbial fat, as it were. And I love it. So thank you. Appreciate it. Feel free to hit that follow button. And if you have a Twitch Prime account or an Amazon Prime, and you want to link it to your Twitch Prime, you may not know you can do that. Hit the sub button. You can link it. You get 1 free a month. And really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, folks. We shall see you again back here tomorrow, same time, at the Land Tamer stream. Hope I'm sending you all the good bits for tonight in your study plans. Thanks, guys.